Hey guys, and welcome to WordsAtScale. So a few days ago I ran a survey asking you what my next video topic should be about, and the majority of you voted for this one here, which is writing an article from A to Z full tutorial. This is going to be a very lengthy video, I reckon, and I'm not sure how it's going to do, since I think that many people like the shorter form videos that I produce, but it's impossible to pack this much information in a short video, so I will do this as a test video, and if it does well, I will consider on recording other videos covering different keywords. But this time around I decided to start with something that I don't personally enjoy, which is a keto niche and keto topic. I'm very bad with dieting, and I know very little about keto diet, and this will make this tutorial, I think, even more interesting, since I will be in the dark for the majority of the video. So there are a lot of things that you can do as far as keyword research, and I will be covering a few techniques in my future videos if this video does well, but this time around, I will give you one technique, the one that I use most often, which is a progression, and I'll be using different tools. The first one is called SEO Minion. So what you want to do is to enter your seed keyword into the Google. Now we have our SEO Minion plugin installed, and if we go down the sidebar, this reads PAA for levels, which means that we'll take the People Also Ask section and click on it as many times as you want. Namely, it will go 4 levels, 5 levels, 6 levels, and even further down. For these purposes, I will only use 4 levels, and in the majority of cases, it is sufficient. So I will click Go, and we can see that the widget expands, so it acts as a viewer or a reader. It will expand on each of the People Also Ask sections, and this is where the clicks are being counted. And once this process stops, we'll get a CSV file that we can download. So this should only take about 30 seconds or so. And now we can see that we have 134 PAAs downloaded, which should correspond to the number of questions. We'll open the file, we'll copy everything here, which is again 134. And next I will go to the tool called Keyword Chef. And what Keyword Chef does extremely well, it allows you to filter out high competition from low competition keywords. So the way it works is I go to Discover Wildcards, I'll go to Import. We'll name the report Keto Test 1. We'll import all the 134 keywords, and you can upload up to 5,000. Then you want to press Get All SERPs, and this may take a while depending on how many keywords you have. And once we have these keywords, we have a few options. We can go straight to the domains and choose Quora. And for example, these are the keywords that Quora is ranking for. So this keyword here, Quora ranks number 2. Or we can just manually check each and every SERP to see if we have low DR domains present as well. So we'll check it one by one. And keto is borderline medical, so you will see some of the health/medical websites ranking high, and they are extremely hard to outrank. So what I'll do, I'll go over each of the keywords and see what's inside, basically. So how many kgs do you lose a week on keto? And as I said, the number 1 website is healthline.com, DA of 89. The second site is 58, 76. Here is Quora, 93, 92. So it's actually very hard to rank for these keywords. Let's try and find something that is not that health related. It might sound weird since this is a keto niche, but still. And I would like to for the keyword to have at least some volume in this example here, so we can calculate the KGR as well. This one is actually interesting. Do bodybuilders do keto? So it's not about medical, it's not about health. It's just about bodybuilding pros, I would assume, that tried keto or are advocating keto. So let's check the SERPs. Website number 1 is 39, which is okay, I guess. Website number 2 is 1, DA of 1. Oh my god. 60, 32, 48. So this looks like actually a pretty good keyword. And what I'm noticing is that they're not using the exact title. So let's go to the WordsAtScale tools, keyword golden ratio calculator. Let's insert it. And we have only 2 results. Wow. So only 2 URLs are using this phrase. And the first one is DA of 23, and the second one is Quora. So this is something that we can work with, I guess. Let's go to the SERPs, and now, since this is looking like a pretty good topic for a beginner website to write on keto, let's do our outline research. And I do have access to Surfer, but I don't find its outlining capabilities all that useful. Oh, it's a mess, so I still prefer to do it manually using my extension. So we'll take this website here for sure, which is ranked number 1. This one here, DA of 1. Comprehensive guide to bodybuilding on a keto diet. This might be missing the point. Bodybuilding muscle on keto. And D32, I'll take this one as well. And yeah, sounds like do bodybuilders do keto? Yeah, and I'll do this one as well. So I have chosen this one since they are low DA and they are targeting the keyword somewhat directly as opposed to the other ones. So let's go to the plugin, and I won't need the word count. Oh, let's check the word count still. And I think I'll be pasting it over to Jasper. So we'll go to Documents, Create New, Start from Scratch. Okay, this one here. This was the first one. Second one, copy. We'll go back to Jasper. We'll copy it here as well. And this one here, copy, and the last one. Okay. So the first one is 900 words. We don't need this information here. And the first one is not even SEO optimized. Looky here. So it doesn't have any H2s at all. Oh my god, only H4s and 1 H3, so it's not really helpful to us. Let's start, and it's ranked number 1. Let's eat more protein. How to check this out? We don't need this one. And we won't be needing the H1s as well, since I will be using Jasper to come up with the title, summary. Okay. Do what is ketogenic diet? Do bodybuilders do keto? We all lose muscle. About author. Yeah. Now what I like to do is to go to ChatGPT and run one of my prompts that I have in my prompts library, which is suggest an outline for do based on the below. So okay, it looks like we now have a very robust outline. Explanation of the topic, bodybuilding on a keto diet. What is ketogenic diet? Can you do keto and bodybuilding together? Let's copy this over. Hand back to Jasper. And I still prefer Jasper when it comes to copywriting. And it is partially a matter of a habit, but Jasper returns extremely high originality results, and I just like the flow of it. And let's try Jasper chat for the title. Generate 10 click worthy titles for do body builders do. I'm probably the world's slowest typer. Keto. Get muscular on a keto, the bodybuilding dream, shred fat, build muscle, discover the power of keto bodybuilders, unleashing the inner beast. Ignore those few of the far inside, get muscular and go keto. I don't really like any of them, to be honest, and I really like to use the title because we have low competition when it comes to using the exact title. So we'll go do bodybuilders do keto. Do keto. Myths busted. And this is a short title. We want for the title to be under 60 characters. So we'll use this one here. I like to write an intro based on the outline. So it contains the gist of the article. Let's head over to ChatGPT. Write an engaging yet short article intro based on the above outline. Are you a bodybuilder considering the keto diet, or perhaps a keto enthusiast interested in bodybuilding? The idea of combining these two worlds can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. This article will explore the compatibility of bodybuilding and the keto diet. We'll answer the burning question you may have, like whether you can build muscle on keto, if it's bad for bodybuilding. Yeah, I like this one already. We'll go back to Jasper, and this is going to be our intro. Okay, now I want to use one of the templates that I use very often, which is the paragraph generator. This one here. It's even in my favorites. So I'll be using this here to prime Jasper. What is ketogenic diet? And keywords to include, we don't need that. Tone of voice, professional, yet conversational. This is probably going to confuse Jasper, but oh well. I want it to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I want it to be in a conversational tone. So this was our first H2. What is a ketogenic diet? And now we are making one of the more popular mistakes of a blogger when the search intent is around this keyword here, and we are not actually answering the question. Let's see if we have this answer anywhere in our outline. Yeah, we have it here. And we'll use this one to answer the question. And let's actually do something else. Let's open the Jasper chat. Let's switch on include Google data, and let's ask this here. And we'll paraphrase and we'll rephrase. Do famous body builders use keto. And I've managed to butcher every word in this short sentence. And the reason I included the recent Google data is that I want this to be factual. So I don't want any made up stuff here, at least. I don't want it anywhere in the article, but not here. Most of all. Oh, wow. Do famous bodybuilders use keto? There are several bodybuilders. Overall, okay. Let's say pretty good answer, yet very lengthy. So create a shorter summary of the below. So this is why I like Jasper. It just flows better, and sometimes it's not as efficient with prompts as ChatGPT, I must say. But I like the flow. Okay. So, do any of the famous bodybuilders use keto, do keto? And I'm rewriting here and paraphrasing. I don't want to use the same keyword, but it's very similar to the search intent still. So this is going to be my first H2. And I'll paste the answer here. The ketogenic diet, or keto, is a low-carb, high-fat eating plan that has become popular. Famous bodybuilders such as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Phil Heath have adopted the keto diet to help their performance. The diet can also help reduce water retention. Overall, many bodybuilders have seen success using the keto diet as part of their training regimen. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to the paragraph generator. And we already have this one covered. So the next one is, can you do keto and bodybuilding together? Okay. Generate. Keto and bodybuilding make for an interesting combination. It's good to hear. Okay. Next one. What happens if you try bodybuilding on a keto diet? What happens? Nothing. At least for me. Okay. Come on. Faster. Do it faster. Bodybuilding and following a ketogenic diet can be a tricky combination. Oh, again, it is for me. I have tried bodybuilding a few times in my life and I failed miserably. What is best diet for weightlifting? And now I think it's going, of course, but I'm basing this on the top SERPs. I don't like this headline at all since it's not within the context of the article, but I'll still write a paragraph on it since our competition is doing that. Eating the right diet is essential, and surprisingly, the most successful weightlifters stick to specifically 3 key factors. And it didn't answer the question, so I don't like it. Let's regenerate. Or we can use Jasper Chat for that. Let's see, eating a healthy diet is the best diet, includes an adequate intake of protein. Well, this one is much better, but let's try Jasper Chat. And I will include the Google data, because I can. Come on, what is the best diet for weightlifting? You need to work harder. Yeah, I do a terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. Wow. I actually like the Jasper Chat outputs much better. Wow. Well, I do. It just gives you such a complete answer. Like, it's almost an article within an article. Let's try this one here. And I'll still include the Google search data because I'm liking what Jasper Chat is returning so far. And we're already over 1,000 words, and some of our competitors were above 2,000 words, I think. But if you follow the process of outlining like I showed you, you will end up with the best article on the topic, period. And the beautiful part of this is that you even have the references. Let's check them out, because sometimes they return the 404s. No, actually very valid sources. So you can use these for linking, and for SEO purposes you need both the inbound and outbound links. And this one, yeah, this one didn't pan out, and it might be not the fault of Jasper, but the fault of the legendary.com. But still, the majority of the sources the links were correct. Okay, let's keep going. How to gain muscle on keto. And I have a feeling we'll end up with a monster of an article. And if this video does well, I will actually consider publishing this post on a randomly chosen, weird sounding domain. And we'll see if it's going to rank. I'm curious to know. Let's check the sources once again. This is the health line, Beauty, Muscle, and Keto, complete guide. Yeah. Oh, these are working. Jasper Chat is, well, it's actually doing great. Keto and low carb bodybuilding. And what I'm not doing right now is I'm not fact checking, but I almost don't have to, since this looks like it's fetching data from and rephrasing, I would assume, from the top sources on the topic. So Jasper Chat is still the best when it comes to just pure copywriting. I would still prefer ChatGPT for my commands and prompts. It's doing a much better job at outlining and summarizing and whatnot. But when it comes to pure copywriting, I think nothing can beat Jasper Chat, at least now. Well, it's doing a really good job. Good job. And yeah, I'm including Google data in all of my prompts here because I want them to be factually correct. And naturally, it sounds like it's parsing the data from the top sources anyway, so I like that. Okay. How to actually work out. We need to write an article fast. I didn't get much sleep tonight, so that's why I'm a bit weird. Kids couldn't get to sleep, and my daughter was being boisterous like for 2 hours straight, and yeah. Oh well. This is what you get when you try to blog when you're 40. I wish I discovered this years and years ago. I would have made so much progress. So guys, don't postpone this. Just look at what I'm doing, repeat. It is a repeatable process, and it's a process that you can follow. You just need a couple of tools. Many of them are free. And if you cannot afford Jasper, you shouldn't be blogging. I know it sounds harsh, but you can stop drinking coffee or smoking, for example, and you can get a subscription to Jasper if you want to make money full-time. And many people to this day still ask me whether I am full-time or not full-time. I am not full-time. I still have my full-time job, but I earn a considerable portion of income through blogging. And one of the reasons I'm not full-time is that I actually enjoy my daytime job. I know it's an unpopular opinion to have, but yeah, I do. And I'm not surprised if I have quite a few years in me left on my current job still. Eventually, I would like to transfer full-time to blogging and have this flexibility and freedom. But for now, I'm still part-time, which is still a considerable part of my time. I mean, part-time can be like 1 hour a week, but part-time can be 20 hours a week, and with me it's more like 20 hours a week. And let me know if you enjoy this kind of rants from me, because I don't like these clinical videos when you're just with proper diction and everything is perfect. And I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be. And I'm no guru. Okay. And I like the sources. I shouldn't have been deleting them if I want to interlink or link out, but if I do everything, everything, this is going to be a 2-hour video and nobody's going to watch that. So, and now we are almost at a 3,000 word mark. So tell me it's not the best article on the topic. And it's not taking us that much time, to be honest. Like, we used the outline extractor to get the topics, to get the headings. Then we ran a prompt with ChatGPT. Now we're just feeding information to Jasper. And if it's difficult, then yeah, again, blogging is not for you. And this is the summary. Okay, 3,000 words exactly. And I can you get stronger on keto? Okay, and you can see where we started using Jasper Chat as opposed to Jasper Paragraph Generator. Can it get stronger? Strategies to improve strength. This is actually very similar. Let me go through the article one more time. So we have our H2. Do any famous bodybuilders do keto? What is a keto-changing diet? Can you do keto and bodybuilding together? What happens if you try bodybuilding and keto diet? What is the best diet for weightlifting? How to gain muscle on keto? Keto and low-carb bodybuilding. And I'm not sure why the duplicates. Avoid keto muscle loss with calorie surplus. How to actually work out. And why is this H1? Oh my god. These all should be H2s, not H1s. Okay. Avoid keto muscle loss, how to actually work out, can you get stronger, and I think the can you get stronger and strategies to improve strength and impact of the keto diet on strength training is all similar. So let's just choose the one, like this one. Strategies to improve strength on keto. Muscle damage, metabolic stress, summary. Okay, perfect. And if you are familiar with my perfect article outline, I like to include research because it attracts backlinks. So since we're talking about the bodybuilders and keto, let's ask ChatGPT to list the most popular bodybuilders to use keto diet and create a 2-column table. And I have no idea if this is going to work. Table, first column name, second column commands or whatever. Let's see what happens. And we will include it here under the bodybuilders. That's a new way of building body. I'm not sure if body is even a word. Hello, body. Okay. Jasper is struggling. And if it doesn't work, I'll try to do the same with ChatGPT. Let's give Jasper another try. We'll change our strategy. List famous bodybuilders to use keto diet. And we'll include Google search data. Wow, this is actually quite a big list. Phil Heath, Tom Platt, Sean Ray, Vince Gironda, Rio Blair, Oreo, Serge Nubre. Let's try use the above to create a 2-column table. Name to commands. There you go. There you go. It's a bit weird looking, but still. We can actually, I'm not sure if we can copy it, can we? Since it's a kind of schema. No, we cannot. So this is going to be our table. But if we wanted a table, this would be it. So let's save it here. It's going to be in our history, and we'll paste it all when the title, when the article is ready. We'll need to edit it a little bit, but still, it's a nice looking table. So okay, we have our research ready, and we have the article. Now I'll go through the grammar thingies and correct them. And the next step would be to go to Surfer SEO, and the reason I'm using Grammarly now as opposed to after is that if we optimize it through Surfer SEO and then run it through Grammarly, it may change the meaning and even some of the words. So I'm not risking that. So I'm doing all of my corrections now. And I'm a fast reader, so I'm actually reading what is being offered. And these are all quite minor changes. And I'm actually curious to know if you have seen other YouTube videos that are as in-depth into showing the actual process. So I've seen videos that show parts of the process, like only writing or only keyword research or only publishing. And I'm not saying these videos do not exist. What I'm asking you is that please point me into the direction of these videos if they do exist, because I'm really curious to know what others are showing, other YouTubers. And as I say, I don't have huge expectations as far as these videos' performance go, because these kind of videos tend to plummet when it comes to views, because they're not bite-sized. But they provide a ton of information, and I think they are kind of evergreen, so it's a trade-off. I won't be getting as many views, but hopefully this video will stay actual and factual and relevant month and month from now. But you'll be the judge, so... Maybe you guys will say this video sucks, or it's not entertaining enough, or informative enough, and I'm ready for that also. And yeah, this is not very entertaining to watch, I would assume, but this is the process. There is nothing glamorous about being a blogger when it comes to writing articles, so... And I think we're nearing the end. Well, at least when it comes to this article here. Let's check if we have missed anything, and we have. I've just seen the... yeah. And sometimes, I'm not sure what it is, but sometimes Grammarly will give suggestions, and then it will think more, and it will give some more suggestions. So now it looks like there is nothing to edit, but then I go through the article one more time, and I will see sprinkles of reds and blues. And yeah, the strength of keto. No, this is incorrect. Oh, that was our table. Okay, so it looks like we have our article ready. So let's now go to Surfer SEO. Let's go to content editor. Well, I shouldn't be typing. Do bodybuilders do keto? That's the one. We can now paste our article. Well, this is what I'm saying. Like if you have taken care of your outline, your score is going to be high. So right off the gate, we got a 63 out of 100, and the average is 69. So we are right there with the rest of them. So I'll get rid of these spaces here. And I actually should have formatted the article, but yeah, that shouldn't affect the Surfer SEO score. So okay, looks like we don't have enough of the keywords, the actual keywords. Okay, let's use it in a summary. Do bodybuilders do keto? Okay. And we'll use it once again in the H2. So no, we'll leave it as is. Okay. Keto diets, muscle protein synthesis, high protein diet. Okay, high protein diets, protein diet. Protein, eat enough protein and fat. Protein is essential. Good protein data. We can insert it here. So the keyword was high protein diet. Good. High protein diet. Sources. Diet includes red meat. Oh. Okay, and we're already 70. And just one correction was made. Low protein intake. Protein intake. Protein. How to gain muscles? Follow these steps. You can gain muscle while following a ketogenic diet. Following these tips and focusing on and provided you are avoiding lower protein intake and are focusing, okay, this one, low protein intake, lean muscle mass. Where do we talk about the mass? We help maintain lean muscle mass. How much protein? How much? Okay, protein, sure, and to prevent this, it's important to ensure consume enough calories and enough protein, and this is one of the keywords that is missing. Enough protein. This one here. Oh no, this is not missing. Apologies. We are missing the how much protein and maintain muscle mass. How much protein is enough. Aim for at least 0.8 grams. Enough protein. Currently used 9 times. Okay, looks like I'm going for the keywords that I have already. Which ones don't we have? The synthesis. Do we have this keyword here? Synth. No, we don't. Okay. And not calorie deficit. Stimulate muscle growth. Muscle. And you don't want to over optimize. I think if we are going at least up to 75, 77, we are okay. Avoid muscle loss. And stimulate muscle. You can avoid muscle loss. And stimulate muscle growth. Okay, 75. Set over to Jasper and Jasper Chat. Since I'm not in a medical field, I have no idea what I'm talking about. What to do to improve. Yeah, that would be much better. And we even how to gain muscle, how to improve muscle protein synthesis. Okay. And wow, look at that. We're about 80. So the top comparator is 77 and we're 80. So I'm pretty happy with the article and the way it was generated. Let's head over to WordPress. Let's paste it in. And I'm using the popcorn theme. So we can either make it into quotes or we can bold it. So, okay. And let's not forget about our beautiful table. Table, 2 columns, 11 rows. Body, builder. Animation. Yeah, I will just have to paste it. One cell at a time. Bodybuilders to use keto. Information. Achievements. Tom Platz. The Golden Eagle. That's a nice nickname. So I wish I had a nickname like that. Golden Vlad. Doesn't sound right. And it looks like our neighbors have started renovating again. So you might hear some background noise, but we are too far into the video to stop. So I apologize for that. Serge Nebre, Samir Banut. Think that was a guy from Egypt, Egyptian guy. for a guy who doesn't work out, I know surprisingly a lot about bodybuilding. So many of these names do ring a bell. Okay, and this is a nice looking table that can be used for link baiting, I guess. Okay, and now since I have my rank math ready, so what I'll do the on-page SEO. So let's make sure everything is correct. Focus word not found in your SEO description. That's a shame. Let's go to Jasper chat once again. Write a meta description for an article about okay, this is our meta description. And we don't need the source. And so you didn't use the focus word. Do body builders do keto? Right, I don't need the site name here. Okay, used focus keyword in the URL will do. Doesn't appear at the beginning of the content. Are you a bodybuilder considering the keto diets, combining? So if you're ready to take your fitness journey, let's try and explore the world of bodybuilders on keto diets and whether they do and answer the question. Do bodybuilders do keto? Okay. And do bodybuilders do keto? Did I butcher the... Yeah. Okay, looks like we can... And once we hit publish, I will save the draft, but now we are all in the green, so we can look at these additional errors or whatnot. So we need to add an image. And adding an image is tricky when it comes to bodybuilding. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Let's go to Dolly, for example. A photorealistic body builder, a shadow, that would be better. Shadow of a photorealistic bodybuilder looking at the menu. I have no idea what's going to happen. No, let's just use this one. Again, it's not ideal, but just for the example purposes. Okay, so this is going to be our featured image, and we'll use the keyword for the featured image as well, and this should improve the SEO score that is reported by Rank Math. So you want to use the alt text, which is your keyword, and the title as your keyword as well. Here we go. Let's save draft again, and our score is already at 69. And now, since I'm using the popcorn theme, I actually like some of the things that they provide. Like, for example, you can go to browse all, patterns, you can use the table of headers, like this one here. This looks nice. And if you want to pay attention to, if we want people to notice this table here, we can use a, what's it called, the popcorn alert, which is this green table here, which I like. Who are the most famous bodybuilders to use keto? So now it's kind of stands out, this table here. And I like another one of the blocks, which is the table summary table. Again, we'll go to patterns. It's under general. Yeah. But again, this is, and you can change the color if you don't like the yellow. You can go here and make it this color here, for example. So nice looking summary. Again, we'll save draft. And let's preview our article finally. So it's 3,000 words. It has a very high score on Surfer SEO. It has a nice table of contents. So we have these alert. We have done some original research. We have a nice summary. We have the author box. And we even have the featured image again. If we go to posts, this one here. And this is how I write my articles, and you can too. If you have any questions, and I'm sure you will, don't hesitate to ask them. Until then, I wish you well. Subscribe if you haven't already, like, share, and take care.